AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community, living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea.
I guess he did.
When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack.
Hold on. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back.
Of walkers. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe.
That's tough.
He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned,
Also tough.
I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody.
But I was like, glad that I just took him down.
Lewis backed me up.
Oh yeah.
I attacked Marlon and made him drop the gun. I told him to leave and never come back. But then,
Eesh,
Marlon was dead,
that's tough.
and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him,
Always aim for the head.
to always aim for the head.
Eek. Okay, so now, like, probably still at the camp. Unless they kicked us out. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, waking up. Okay. They made me coffee.
Made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
It's not that hard, actually.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me.
A murderer. That's what you is.
Am I a murderer?
Yes.
No! Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. Marlon, He was down. You had him beat. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Shut your mouth. I'm about to smack you.
Lewis called me a murderer.
Either way, you probably
But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody.
Look, you did the right thing. The only thing you could do. Marlon was a monster. Lewis doesn't understand that, but he will. You were justified.
I was justified.
Justified.
What are we gonna do?
Justified.
Back off, all of you!
It was under control. I talked Marlon down. Then he murdered my fucking friend.
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. Till little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
Marlon started this. He killed Brody and almost got me too. AJ did what he had to do.
But he had to? He didn't have to shoot Marlon in the fucking skull. It was over.
Get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? They better not call me a monster. They were scared of me, even though Marlon was the bad guy. I'm not scary. I didn't act like a monster. I stopped a monster.
Sometimes the world's really scary, so you have to be even scarier.
I don't want them to be scared of me, or hate me.
AJ, come sit with me.
Come sit next to your mama, boy.
We've got nothing to apologize for. You saved me and them from a monster.
Oh, what's
They'll see that.
Alvin.
We'll make
I
them.
remember Alvin.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Knock you out.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Stupid, that was easy.
Screw both of you.
You know, I gotta do is just smack his hand, just eat. He's weak. He's gonna be like one of the second people that die.
Hey, what is it?
He's gonna die next.
You've killed a lot of people.
Oh, don't talk
Did
about
you kill
my
your friend Lee
troubles.
because he was a monster?
What brought that on?
Was it murder when you shot him?
Oh, dear, you ask me.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How?
Oh, I miss Lee!
He'd be dead.
Lee!
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him.
Oh, man.
He deserved better.
Okay, Ripley. Calm it down, Ripley. Please. Calm
I love you, Clem.
I love you back.
Oh my god, I love you. Oh, so cute. Poor Lee, I miss Lee. Can I get Ripley? Legit? Actually, Ripley.
Hey,
Oh yeah, thanks guys for supporting me.
Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
I
Really?
actually really appreciate
We
it.
used to have them
Very
more.
much. I got like
Then
12,
we
13
stopped.
subscribers in like
It seems right though.
2 months. Heck yeah.
I brought you something.
For me?
Something?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's her name. Ah, dang it, I'm shit.
What are those?
Drawings for Marlon and Brody. It's of stuff they wanted. I'm going to put them on their graves.
They don't need them. They're dead.
They did.
They're not gonna get that stuff.
Waste of time.
That's not why you do it.
It's a sweet idea, Ten. They'll look really nice on the graves.
Thank you. Have fun with your firefighter, okay?
Can we play with them later?
Sure.
I feel bad.
After the funeral. They buried them already. Viol's started soon. See you out there.
Okay, bye-bye. I feel bad for Ken.
This is gonna suck. They're gonna say a lot of things about Marlon and Brody. Some true, some not. Let's just get through it without upsetting everybody, okay?
Boy, clap
Okay,
one of them.
I'll try.
Clap their cheeks, like, clap, clap, and then, like, snap them.
Hey AJ, where's that toy Ten just gave you? Let's show it off with the rest of our stuff.
I like all our stuff.
Ooh, am I gonna be able to put that? What's it called? The donkey head? I love me some coffee. Is it just plain black?
Tin thinks I'm brave. I'm gonna make everyone else think so too.
Sounds good.
Nice. I'll put that, like, the skull head thingy on there. Let's go, AJ.
Ready?
Where's my hat? Oh, there it is in the background. Oh. That blood be fresh. I taught her to defend herself. Where'd they go? I wonder. Oh. Is that literally how fast she can run?
Remember how to do this?
You talk, put flowers.
Dog something. My hand pee. It's alright, doggy dog. Oh, I'm kind of
Oh,
What?
God.
I'm here.
They're
What's
here.
up?
So what? They knew
Yeah.
Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Yeah. Smack.
Shit.
What's
Clem,
up, Lewis? Calm down, chill. My cousin
why do
was
people have
funeral.
funerals? Tin said they used to have them more.
They died. Well, to say goodbye to someone you've lost.
But they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
It's kinda like they're playing pretend. Pretending Marlon didn't do all the bad stuff he did.
Let's just get through this.
Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
Even monsters?
Think of it as Brody's funeral, not Marlon's.
But they're talking about both of them.
10. You ready?